Oh, let's uppercut. That's it. Goes Martin! Mamma mia! 6.
But this next fight won't be easy for Gervonta Tank Davis. His upcoming opponent is no joke, Teofimo Lopez. That's right, Tank versus Teo. Two elite fighters about to clash in what's shaping up to be one of the most explosive matchups in recent memory. You already know the energy when these two step into the ring. It's pure electricity. Even before the first punch is thrown, the tension is off the charts. Their face-off at the press event had the internet buzzing. The air was thick with intensity, and both fighters brought huge egos to the table. Tank stayed his usual cool, locked in with a steady stare, clearly ready to let his fists do the talking. Teofimo, on the other hand, came out fiery, loaded with trash talk. He called out Tank, questioned his abilities, and made it clear he believes Tank hasn't faced anyone on his level. Teofimo has been eager for this matchup for a long time, and now the opportunity is finally here. You can sense that he's ready to make every second count, setting the stage for a showdown that could define both of their careers.
He's been catered more than I've been, and pampered more than I've ever been.
Boxing fans have talked about you and Ryan for a long time.
I think more me and Tank will be than Ryan. I like facing the guys that beat the guy, rather than the guy that lost to the guy. Ryan just kept literally lunging in and throwing the hooks. I mean, that was an easy read for Tank. I think that with myself and Tank, oh, hell yeah, it's explosive. But I'm really going to outclass him. Talks about mind games and all that stuff, but this mind that I have here was just different. And he showed me that he doesn't really quite believe in himself. Because if a man believes in himself and his ability, he takes a fight against Vasily Lomachenko in 2016.
During the face-off, Teofimo Lopez started calling Tank a duck for avoiding a fight with Lomachenko, the very fighter Teofimo had already defeated. Tank wasn't interested in going after Loma, but Teofimo stepped up and became a real threat the moment he dominated him. At the press event, Teofimo did most of the talking, throwing verbal jabs left and right, while Tank stayed composed. At one point, Tank told Teo, "Shut up, you talk too much," which was enough to push Teofimo toward action. Thankfully, security stepped in before things could escalate into a full-blown fight. It's clear Teofimo has never been a fan of Tank Davis. He rarely misses an opportunity to criticize him and throw shade at his name.
Okay,
Look at our sizes.
You don't care about rehydration then, like rehydration clauses and...
When you're the best, you don't care about any of that. You don't care about any of that.
Do you knock people for doing that?
No, that just lets me know they're intimidated. It's intimidation. It's a psych on their own mind.
You think so? Because
I know, so I'm a fighter.
But Tank put Ryan under rehydration. I don't know if Tank... I can't say Tank was like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, son. You got real fighters and then you got bitch fighters.
And yes, you heard that correctly. Gervonta Davis and Teofimo Lopez have actually sparred before. What went down in the gym was pretty surprising. During their session, Teofimo had the advantage, pressing Tank and keeping him on the defensive. Davis found himself backing up under some heavy, precise shots from Teo. This matchup might be tighter than most people expect, especially with Teofimo now training alongside none other than Canelo Alvarez. Having the Mexican superstar in his corner gives Teo a serious advantage, and that kind of experience and guidance could make all the difference as he prepares for this fight.
Sí, todas las playeras de los uniformes.
Let's break down what makes this fight so intriguing. When Gervonta Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez step into the ring, it's going to be a true clash of styles. Starting with Tank, he's a knockout artist through and through. With 30 wins in 30 fights, and 28 of those by KO, his punching power is on another level. Time and again, he's shown the ability to end fights in an instant, like he did against Ryan Garcia. That left hook to the body completely shut Garcia down before he even knew what happened. Tank possesses a killer instinct that's almost impossible to teach. Once it's dialed in, it's over for whoever stands across from him. On the other side, there's Teofimo Lopez, aka The Takeover. He stormed onto the lightweight scene and shocked the world by defeating Vasily Lomachenko to claim the unified lightweight title. TEO is lightning fast, with incredible reflexes, and is one of the best catch-and-shoot fighters in the sport today. Tank is definitely in for a challenging night with him. Lopez has also publicly called out Tank, claiming that Davis has been pampered throughout his career, while he's had to fight for every opportunity. The reality is, after Floyd Mayweather took Tank under his wing, doors opened. Big fights, major deals, and worldwide recognition, which took Davis's career to another level. That dynamic adds another layer of tension to this already explosive matchup. Gervonta Tank Davis is gearing up for his next fight after his dominant performance against Frank Martin. Despite boxing stars like Errol Spence building Martin up, he ended up getting completely overpowered by Tank in the ring.
Than I've been, and pampered more.
That said, Teofimo's career hasn't been completely smooth. His loss to George Kambosos Jr. was a tough setback, and some wondered if he still had the same sharpness that carried him past Lomachenko. But what makes TEO truly dangerous is how he thrives under pressure. He's the kind of fighter who comes back stronger after a setback, with a confident, unstoppable attitude. And that same energy was on full display during the face-off with Tank.
Fit that all these 135-pound guys in my division, they quiet. They don't want to fight Teofimo again because what he just did. And I'm just going to keep putting it on each and every time. But we're going to make those fights happen too.
Now let's talk about what's really on the line, because this isn't just another fight. For Tank, a victory would cement his status as one of the most feared fighters in boxing, especially following his dominant performance against Frank Martin. If he can take down Teofimo, there's no question he belongs among the pound-for-pound elite. For Teofimo, beating Tank represents the ultimate redemption after the Kambosos loss. A win would silence critics who claim his victory over Lomachenko was a fluke and allow him to reclaim control of the division. This fight isn't just about two athletes. It's a battle for who will become the face of boxing for the next generation. The stakes couldn't be higher. Kaysen Davis even weighed in, noting that both fighters share similar styles. So what happens when two power punches collide in the ring? One thing is certain, someone's going to be knocked out. The only question is who.
Same fighter. The makeup is a little different, the size.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss any of our upcoming content. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.